Hey guys, today I am doing another video about toning blonde hair. I did one back in August, but I went through a few different hair colors before I got this one. And my hair has definitely some brassy bits, especially from here up. I know that's because I went from having brown hair to blonde hair. So for this video, like I said, I did a how to tone your blonde hair a few months back. I used the Wella infamous T18 and T11 combo, and although I love that formula, I find the Wella a little bit harsh on my hair, and where it is damaged right now, I definitely want to take it easy, so I'm gonna try something new. Went to Sally's and I picked up some things. First, I have this Ion Color Brilliance pre-color treatment porosity equalizer to help ensure even color results from scalp to ends. So this little guy is going to help ensure that my dry ends don't soak up too much of the toner compared to my roots, which sometimes that happens for me. So for color, I got 3 things here, and I have tried this brand before. I do really like it. I especially like the developer, which is the Ion Sensitive Scalp 10 volume developer. For colors, I've got very light ash blonde, which is 9NA, which I assume stands for neutral ash. So it's not going to be super ashy, which I don't want, but it is going to have a little bit of color correcting, hopefully to help my little brassy bit. I also got this 10NG, which is a neutral gold. Sometimes I find that when people try to go from one extreme to the other, like if you have really brassy hair and then you pick up like a super like ashy formula, sometimes I find like it just doesn't really work out. Like maybe the ashy bits will take really well on your ends, but they're not going to take well on your really brassy parts, and then you've got like half brassy, half ashy, and it just doesn't look cute. So I feel like sometimes you just gotta work with what you got, and if I got kind of gold hair right now, I'm gonna put a little bit of this gold in with the 9 neutral ash just to like even it out and not have a drastic change. Also picked up the, again from Ion Color Brilliance Intensive Shine Demi Permanent. This is in the clear diluter. Now that I've talked your ear off, let's get started. Now, for changing tone of your hair, you want to do a 1:2 ratio, so 1 part color to 2 parts developer. If you want to darken your hair, you would use a 1:1 ratio. So this little bottle of developer has 8 fluid ounces in it, which is obviously too much for the 2 ounces of color that I put in my bowl. So I'm gonna pour about half of this bottle, which would equal 4 ounces of developer to 2 ounces color, and that makes my 1:2 ratio. If you have longer hair than me, you probably will want to use a lot more formula, so maybe double up on everything that I've used here. So now I'm going to use this pre-color treatment. If you do have roots, I would suggest not getting the mixture on your roots, because even though it is just a low volume 10 developer, it will still lift a little tiny bit. So I'm going to avoid my direct roots here, at least on the top where my part is, so that I can avoid any kind of hot root situation. Still have a fair bit of product left in my bowl. I'm gonna add a fair amount of this clear diluter to the bowl just to make sure that the formula doesn't sink too much into my ends. I'm gonna say that is about enough. I'm totally eyeballing all of this. The directions for this color, if you're looking to just tone your blonde hair, is to leave it on for 10 to 15 minutes. Since I've already had the color on my roots for about 10 minutes while I've been filming this, my ends really only need 2 to 5 minutes because they are drier and more porous and they soak up color a lot faster. So I'm gonna go rinse it out. I'll be right back with the results.